So no Michael Porter Jr. for this game. He's out for just this game. He's out with a bruise on his leg. So yeah, so it's only a day-to-day injury, which is really good. So he'll be back probably next game against the Celtics. And no Colin Sexton for the Cavs, he's out injured.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. In this game, we'll see the Charlotte Hornets against the Cleveland Caverliers. This is Brian Anderson. With me, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. And reporting courtside, it's Allie LaForce. Okay, a chance to look at some numbers for MP.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level scorer than he had been earlier in the season.
40 points a game in the last 5 games because half of those games Charles Lee has kept him in for the whole game and has not subbed me out at all. So that's how I got those numbers, because a couple of those 5 games, Charles Lee's been in for all 48 minutes. So, that's how I got to those 40 points per game in the last 5 games.
Tip-off goes to the Hornets. Now here's ball. Pass to MP. The 3 is up. Mobley grabs the board. Outside Mitchell. Here's Walsh. Now here's Mobley. Pocket 6. Now Mitchell. The layup misses. Here's MP. Uses the glass on the layup.
Fighting through contact. MP. Ooh.
And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Soft touch off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. Just dream of them. You will gladly take those.
Now here's MP.
Nice long.
Here's Salone. Pass the ball.
Oh no, put it up. Put it up.
Here's Mitchell. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Mobley and screen on balls. And here's Dillingham from the arc. The 3 from Mitchell. The shot comes out. For Charlotte, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Miller. Here's Wagner. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Walsh from behind the arc. And it's MP with a rebound. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Well, the recent success of the Cavs has centered around their defense, RJ.
Well, if you want a chance to contend, you're going to have to be able to defend. Their coach embodies that, and so does their personnel, specifically their front court.
All right, right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee, and guys, Coach stated the number of different ways that Donovan Mitchell can be productive. The emphasis for this defense is going to be limiting his touches throughout the game and trying to trap him when they can. It's a tall task for the defense, BA.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Charlotte leading by 4. Pass the ball. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Yeah, terrific work from the mid-range. Ball has an impressive feel when to take these shots.
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Here's Dillingham. What a tremendous game he played against Philadelphia. The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
You gotta move past that one. I mean, they want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. Let him try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Now here's Miller. 6-point lead. And the officials call a traveling violation. Just 2 games before the playoffs get going. Let's see how the field might look. Taking a look at Charlotte, a fantastic season so far for them. First place in the conference. And checking out Cleveland, they're a ways down in the standings.
Well, I think for Cleveland, they've had some terrific moments this season. But where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for?
And the clock is ticking for them to make that push. It's looking like they'll be fighting for a spot in the play-in.
Cleveland calls timeout. These are the teams that have been threats from beyond the arc since the All-Star break. Number 1, the Hornets.
As the season has gone on, the ball has gone in more and more. You like the trend, and they're in a terrific rhythm offensively.
Mitchell against MP. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And Richard, thinking about Donovan Mitchell, he just has a total impact on the game.
It's crazy to think that he's in the prime of his career, but every single year he continues to get better. I still think there are more levels for him to go. We talked about the guys who play bigger than their listed size, and Donovan Mitchell is at the top of that list.
Both free throws good from Mitchell, and we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, BA, it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as a player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
Such a wide open look. Paul's got 5 now.
Fearless from beyond the arc. LaMelo has unlimited range and tremendous confidence.
Outside Mitchell. Let's go with a 3. Here's Mobley. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Now here's Ball. The D's right on him. MP outside. Miller outside. There's the triple. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Here's Dillingham. Still without a bucket. Pass to Walsh. Here's Dillingham. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Salal.
And there comes a point when, for team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting him with all of these misses.
Miller, pass to Wagner. Hits the trifecta. 5 points in the game.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Cavaliers trail by 8. Here's Dillingham. Big-time contributor on offense. Just over 22 points a game. The three from Mitchell. It's rebounded by Wagner.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Here's Dillingham. Pass to Mitchell. Solid as a rock from 20 feet out. Mitchell's got 6.
It doesn't matter where he is on the court. Mitchell is a walking bucket.
Wagner outside. Ball with it. Miller outside. All alone. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Mitchell, plenty of space. Mitchell can't get that one to fall.
Is he a bit more efficient? He has not been great this quarter.
Oh, nice shot by MP.
I just love the ball.
The Cavaliers trail by 10. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Good on the shot.
After missing his first 4 shots, he finally gets one to drop.
And so it's Paul with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. Miller outside. Pass to Wagner from deep. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mobley's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Inside, Mitchell. Miller pulls it in.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
MP left side. Jackson for 3. Miller can't get it to go.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him. They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Count the basket. Give him 8.
He hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Cavaliers trail by 10. Here's Dillingham. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Walsh. Right by Miller. 5 on the clock. Here's Dillingham. Lets the 3 fly. The Hornets pull it in. Wagner's got 4 rebounds now. To the middle. Here's Ball. Claxton with a rebound. Well, Cleveland shooting pretty low at 24% in this first quarter. Mobley, a screen on Ball. And a foul called on MP. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Picking up that second foul early is tough. He'll have to be careful, and we'll see how much Coach trusts him to not get that third.
Jones, he's checked in for Charlotte. Daniels comes in for LaMelo Ball. Scott's checked in for the Cavaliers. Here's Scott. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. That one goes. Count it.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Now here's Wagner. 8-point game. Here's Daniels. In his last outing with 12 points.
They showed so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Here's Mitchell. Shot from the low post is good. Mitchell's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
The little floater is so hard to stop. Mitchell gets you back on your heels, then he pulls the string.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Ali LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Nuggets really showed. He ended up with 26 points, and he made a lot of shrewd decisions with the ball, which led to a hefty
Sally. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. See if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
So it's the Hornets now, following the score by Cleveland. MP outside. Here's Salone. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game. Daniels, that one's true.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
That's tipped. Stolen by MP. On the take. And that one falls. His fifth basket in 7 tries.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to win a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here and there might be all it takes.
It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Here's Scott. And the foul called on MP. Called by Charles Lee. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Richard, as we've seen, sometimes all a player needs to prosper is a change of scenery.
Well, no doubt, BA. One of the biggest deciding factors in being successful is how you fit into the system and how you fit in with the players around you.
If the instant Ronaldo sees the opening, he's moving the ball. He jumps at the chance to feed a wide-open guy.
On the court right now for Cleveland. They've got Dillingham. And it's Scott in at the point guard position. Pass to Tubelis. It's his first trip to the line. They knocks down the first one. And Richard, with the new CBA in place, the middle class is starting to strengthen in the league.
And I think that's a good thing. You don't want minimum players and max players. There is a big gap between those two styles of play. There are so many players that fit in between. There's all-stars. There's young players that deserve a larger portion of the money.
Now here's Ball. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. And Salone gets it to go.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Down low. Tipped. Here's Scott. Pass to Dillingham. From outside the arc. Drops in the 3. Dillingham's got 7 points.
And this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's MP. 16-point lead. There's Ball with a 3. And the Hornets another 3.
Yeah, there's a three right back. LaMelo Ball answering the call.
Pass to Tubelis. 3-pointer. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep it in.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
There's no debate there. He got hammered.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Hornets.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
Even with the big goose egg by his name on the shot chart, the team is somehow managing just fine without him.
Pass to Claxton. And there's the lob. And Claxton throws it down.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping. Here's Salone. 7 points in the game. And here's MP from outside. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Scott, hounded by Ball. Here's Dillingham, driving in. off the window. Dillingham's got 7 points for the quarter.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Pass this along. MP with it. Miller outside. Fires the three. Good! Another from three.
His shooting has been something that we rarely see.
Man, Miller is about to pass up my favourite player, James Harden's threes made in a single season.
On the single season
Wow.
three-point leaderboard.
He's already surpassed Curry's mark from 2019. Next up is James Harden's total from that season, 378. Big time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Ball passes to Watson. Now MP. Ball outside. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Walsh. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Here's Dillingham. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take some free throws now.
Any play to stop that easy layup right there. They can earn it at the line.
That free throw no good. Evan Mobley, he's checked in for Cleveland. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Scott. And he takes the second.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Ball passes to MP. Back to Ball. Cavaliers with the rebound. Coming off that win against the Sixers.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And they backed it up with their play, got production from everyone, and they were able to walk the walk on the offensive end.
Shot clock at 6. Mitchell, the pass to Claxton. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Claxton's got 4 points this quarter.
Loading up to stop Mitchell can lead to big breakdowns defensively.
And how about Big Claxton? You'd be hard-pressed to find a more versatile defender.
He's come so far in that area since he came into the league. He's become an elite defender. There isn't a position on the floor he can't guard.
Oh no.
Now here's Ball. Give him 8 points now. Fires the three.
Let's go.
Oh, that's a triple.
Sweet shot right there from Ball. A multi-talented offensive weapon.
Here's Dillingham. 12 points for him. Pass to Claxton. MP against Mitchell. It's tipped.
Go Graham Miller. Shoot another one. Oh yeah.
It's
Let's
MP
go.
picking up the assist.
He's only 5 threes away from breaking my favourite player's
Cavaliers trail by 17.
record for threes made in a single season. Wow.
Here's Dillingham. Since the All-Star break, here are the best passing teams in the NBA. The one, Charlotte.
They're clearly on the same page offensively, and the chemistry has gotten better and better. The assist totals have been outstanding.
And he drops it first.
Well, here in the second quarter, he's starting to dial up his aggressiveness as far as working himself to the free throw line.
Wagner's checked in for Watson. And so he makes both from the line. Charlotte leading by 15. Miller outside. Pass to MP. Here's Salone. Launches it. And
Oh yeah,
Charlotte
let's go.
another
It's
three.
long.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
The Cavaliers have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far
Oh,
in the second.
fuck.
The foul called on them.
And now we go into the third quarter. Yeah.
One half, it hasn't even been close. Charlotte on top, running away with it. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Hello, everybody. We'll break down the action shortly, but first, a glance at how the Eastern Conference standings are stacking up as the season winds down.
You look at Cleveland, they played okay, but unfortunately, that's not getting you into the playoffs. They were hoping to take the next step this year, That led to a lot of frustration for everybody. Their fans are hangry. They wanted to eat.
And switching gears now to that first half. What a difficult start for the Cavaliers.
Where's the perimeter D? I see no sense of urgency. And those boys are getting scorched.
Big fella, you might be able to guard the perimeter better right now.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's take a step back.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with him. Hornets making a change here. MP's checked in. Miller on the wing. Pass to Salon. Ball looks over the floor. Miller outside. 4 on the clock. And here's MP from outside. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got his 8th rebound here tonight. They've got Wagner. LaMelo Ball is out there with MP. Then there's Brandon Miller. And it's Salon in at the 4 slot. So that's the group out there for Charlotte.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Yeah, MP getting to the stripe. Always want to drain those foul shots.
For Cleveland, they've gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Dillingham. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Bull.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. The first free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Wagner finds Miller. Goes up on the wing. That one falls. Miller's got 12 points in the game.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here's Claxton. Here's Dillingham. Pass to Mobley. It's rebounded by Salon. Salon, he's got 6 rebounds in the game. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Evan Mobley was the 3rd overall pick in 2021, and his teammate Donovan Mitchell said about him, "It's crazy, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but I don't think he really understands how good he can be. He can take us to a completely different level. I personally believe that he could be a top 5 player in this league." Ryan, high praise for his teammate.
Indeed it is. Good stuff, Allie. The Hornets making a switch here. Watson's checked in. The 3 from Mitchell. Cleveland again missing.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this. Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Here's Dillingham. He's got 16. Pass to Mobley. Lays it up and banks it in.
Nice touch from the interior. Mobley looks very comfortable shooting from there.
Ball outside. And here's MP. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Walsh has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Dillingham. Shot clock at 5. From the arc. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. MP's got 5 rebounds in the game. And he drives in. And a nice finish from the layup. MP's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Yeah, I love how aggressive MP is being right now. Every time he touches the ball, he's looking to capitalize.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Dillingham. Oh, throw it down! Wow! And that one is hammered home!
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Ball. 13 points in the game. Offline from the top of the key.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Pass to Walsh. Mobley with it. Over Ball. Mobley, no good.
You have to credit their effort. They've done an amazing job on the glass.
And Ball gets it to go. Ball's got 15.
Yeah, inside Ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
Pass to Claxton. Mitchell with the ball. Covered by MP. Looking to get back on track. Doesn't go for it.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Miller outside. Now Watson. MP outside. Ball outside. This one for three. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 6th assist of the night.
After a tremendous first quarter, 3 trays, he's put in another.
Here's Dillingham. 18 points for him. Fires top of the key. That one goes in. 14 points for him.
Guys, just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
There's Ball with a 3. Claxton with a rebound. And the Cavs shooting just 33% so far in this game.
Oh, are you serious? How?
That would be foul number
How's
5
that foul on me?
That's a
Oh
key
my
foul.
God.
That's his fit. He's got to be smart the rest of the way.
Some changes for Charlotte. Jones comes in for Miller, and Mitchell subbed in for Ball. Pass to Dillingham. Throws it up high. That shot is off.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Back to Mitchell. Here's Walsh. Here's Dillingham. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. He's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Now here's MP. He's got 18. Outside Watson. The 3. Hits the 3-pointer. Watson's got 6.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense and giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Outside Mitchell. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Wanting the ball there, Mitchell getting those 3 points back.
Charlotte has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Outside Jones. Puts up a 3. Tubelis grabs a miss. Tubelis has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Dillingham. Mitchell, a screen on Wagner. Outside Mitchell. Screen by Claxton. Mitchell against MP. From the elbow. Hornets with the rebound. It's off to Boston after this one, where they will face the Celtics. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Here's Walsh. After the basket by Charlotte. Pass to Dillingham. And he makes in the layup. Dillingham's got 8 points here in the quarter.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high quality shooting.
Back to Mitchell. MP with it. Now Wagner. Pass to Mitchell. Over Dillingham. That's short off the rim. Cleveland has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. From downtown, buries it from 3. Mitchell's got 5 points.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to steam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done. 2 minutes.
1:56 left to play in the third quarter here. Mitchell against MP. Pass to Dillingham. Out to the wing. To the paint. MP against Mitchell. Comes up empty down low. Charlotte's gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. And Wagner gets it to go on the assist by MP. MP's got 8 assists here tonight. Here's Dillingham. Checked by Mitchell. Dillingham, no good. Well, the Hornets shooting an efficient 55% in the third quarter. And Charlotte, another 3.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Here's Dillingham. He's got 22 to the wing on the left. Here's Tubelis. They need this. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. MP, the pass to Watson. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 17. Over MP. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Mitchell's got 7 now in this quarter.
I love seeing guys use the mid-range. Mitchell, that's just some smart basketball.
Mitchell misses. Well, Cleveland shooting 35% of the third quarter. Mitchell against MP. Mitchell with the ball. Pass to Tubelis. Takes a 3. No good there. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets just dominating the opposition as they maintain. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court right now for Cleveland, they've got Dillingham, and it's Tubelis in at the 4 spot. Here's Reynolds. You know, for a while now, the NBA has done a last 2 minutes report on games. Richard, how do you think the players feel about this?
I can tell you how I feel. I don't like the 2-minute report. I think it does absolutely nothing to help the basketball game. Guys are frustrated. They need to move on. If they walk into the next game worried about the last 2-minute report, are they really focused on that game?
Here's Scott to the inside. Reynolds passes to Scott. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. 1 minute in now, the fourth quarter. Pass to Garrett. Back to MP. Over to the wing. Here's Ben. 6 to shoot. Charlotte, no good that time either.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
Here's Reynolds, covered by MP. Right wing. Pass to Reynolds. He shoots a 3. Knocks down the long J. Reynolds has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Bledsoe, right side. Batten on the wing. The 3 is up. And it's good. Assisting on the play was
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays, with teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Use the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Pass to Garrett. Driving to the basket. Drops in the layup for two. Garrett's got his first bucket of the night.
Terrific decision by MP. He looks to feed his uncovered teammates.
Here's Dillingham. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Tubelis. Manton pulls it in. The Hornets have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Inside. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. Ball kicked in for the Cavaliers.
In for the Cavaliers, number 41, Jordan Walsh.
Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Dillingham. Oh, there's the alley. Hammers the lob through.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feet might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Here's Benton. MP outside. The three. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Here's Scott. And here's Dillingham from the arc. And Bledsoe pulls it down.
He knocked down a three in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep. That's the break.
A nice shot by MP.
Yeah, attacking on the interior, MP can be relentless.
Pass to Walsh. Takes the three. Goes back up. And Bledsoe pulls it down. For Charlotte, they've got 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. And it's Watson missing. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting just 38% here in the fourth. Here's Dillingham. And there's the drive. Off target at the rim. MP outside. Outside Watson. MP outside. Launches the three. Gets the three to fall. MP's got 15 points in just the second half.
He's finally getting a chance to show off his range. I know he wishes he would have found his shot in the first half.
Pass to Walsh for three. Offensive rebound.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
On the wing, MP. Well, Grant, it appears the league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, BA. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
Here's Dillingham. Throws it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
He turns the offensive board into a big slam.
Wow, he was so well positioned there. Credit his anticipation. And the shot goes in. And he's got 8 points in the quarter. Cleveland has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Here's Scott. No good on the three. MP looking around. Outside Watson. Pass to Garrett. Here's Benton. The three ball. Shot is off. 4 for 7 in the game now. Here's Scott. Lets it fly. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. MP's got rebound number 8 now. Here he goes. And the layup falls. MP's got 17 points here in the second half.
Great job. MP just so effective moving downhill.
Pass to Dillingham. There's a screen. the mark.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
Bledsoe outside. Outside Watson. Good. And the assist goes to MP.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Scott. To the middle. Here's Tubelis. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Tubelis has got 4 points this quarter. Charlotte has gotten 4 of 7 3-pointers to fall in the fourth. Here's Garrett. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Richard, how do you think you would have fared if social media was as prevalent in your younger years as it is right now?
I can tell you right now, I would not be able to sit next to you right now, BA. That's the type of life I would have lived.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the strike. And Cleveland's shooting is 35% from the floor. Pass to Walsh. Outside Mitchell. Lots of room. Count that one. Mitchell's got 21.
Perfect use of the pick and roll. Mitchell just taking what the defense gives him.
MP outside. Batten on the wing. Lets it fly. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Claxton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Dillingham. Rebound by MP.
Just one more rebound for a triple double.
What an effort here tonight. Again, the miss by the Hornets. MP against Mitchell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mitchell's got 11 points here in the second half.
It is not an easy thing to body up to Mitchell. He is built like an absolute brick.
Garrett passes to Benton. MP outside. Here's Watson. And another dime for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been 1 step ahead of the defense all game long. To the paint. And it's Mobley. That time on the assist from Dillingham.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Bledsoe outside. Over Claxton. Shot's good by Bledsoe. Bledsoe's got his first bucket in this one. Well, Cleveland's shooting about 43% since the fourth quarter began. Pass to Mobley. Richard, over the past few decades, we've seen bench reactions get bigger in the NBA. How much fun is that?
It's so much fun, but I think it also coincides with the league getting younger and younger. So you have these young kids in there that are just there to have some fun and compete. And the future is bright for Mobley. He is a big man who possesses the whole package.
Wagner's checked in for Charlotte. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
MP outside. Pass to Watson. MP outside. 4-3. Mobley grabs the board.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Here's Dillingham. Here's Walsh. Batten pulls it in. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled. And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And here are the Cavaliers now. The Hornets making their last shot. Here's Dillingham. And the layup is good off the glass. Dillingham's got 10 points in just the second half.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Pass to MP. Here's the three. Fires in the triple. MP's got 32 points.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. terrific performance for the Hornets.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never
There's a
wavered
triple
in their
double for
approach.
me.
They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And what can you say that hasn't been already said? We knew these guys would be great coming into the year.
found
But
out.
their complete dominance is rare. They have redefined greatness.
And that'll put a little extra meaning on their next game.
I don't know
No team
why
wants
they
to go
kept
0
me in,
for 4
but
against an
I fell
opponent,
out of the
no matter
game.
who it is.
And one player just stole the
Makes
show
no
tonight,
sense.
doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me, effortlessly creating for his teammates.
Pass to Benton. Now here's MP. Outside Watson. Here's Garrett. Parker with a screen. From the wing, Garrett with a bucket.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Now here's Mitchell. There's the three. Connects from downtown.
Unfortunately
Well,
for
that's gonna
them,
do it,
they're
even
still
though
going to come up
I'm
short.
still on the
You
floor
wish
and
they
found
showed
out.
this kind of fight earlier.
We're gonna win. We're gonna win by 42. No, there's 32 point triple double. Even though I don't know why I'm on the floor. Well, I just found out. Weird.